guys, Future Noah here, letting you know today's video is sponsored by Rebellion. We were checking out Zombie Army Dead War 4, a really cool new game from the guys over at Rebellion that is in the Sniper Elite kind of universe with all the really cool like slow motion sniper stuff. You guys have seen it all over, I'm sure. And this is their newest zombie version of the game. It's incredibly fun. If you want to check out any more information about it, anything about it, it's coming out early 2020. Link is down below in the description. This kind of commentary video type thing is me and Mr. Dog JD, two zombie YouTubers playing through it. We played through it together at E3, and then we recorded kind of a commentary about it, talking about what we did, and that's what you guys are about to watch. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get into it. All right, so right in the start here, you get a chance to get a weapon upgrade kit. Once you're able to kind of play through the whole thing, you get to upgrade these things pretty much the entire time. You get the med kits, you get different types of grenades. There's incendiary. There's what's the other kind that was really good?
Was it like a C4, like a...
Yeah, they had like a big grenade. Oh, and then the shot grenade. That's what I was thinking of. The shot grenade,
That's the one.
You'll see a little bit more of that. You get basically 3 different types of ammo. It's kind of your primary sniper gun. You get your secondary, which is like your automatic guns, and then you get your pistol, which is good.
Absolutely lovely. So yeah, at the moment, me and Noad, we're like in this train station. We're like, wow, there's lots of boxes of cool weapons in, and there's like a little workbench that we went past earlier where you can like fully up. Like Noah mentioned about upgrading, but like you can put like electrical, like Tesla gun sort of attachments on these sniper rifles and on your main guns as well. It's pretty wild, and as you get further into the game, you can advance that skill tree, and that just like changes how you can attack these zombies. But yeah, like right here, right on cue, train just barges through, and luckily we just missed it.
I love the little in-game cutscenes this game has that just kind of like introduce each new set piece for all the zombies. This was actually like one of the scariest parts. I think you end up going down here, and I barely survived. Yeah, it's quite funny. So like, I'll just say pay attention to the dude that keeps running in front of Noah's scope, because yeah, there's a point where I go down, but something really interesting happens where I'm not just like out for the count, but let's just say I come back from the dead, and it's wild. Yeah, it's really cool, and you obviously you get to respawn and everything like that. It just kind of is up to the person who is still alive to kind of kill the other person. You'll see that in just a second. He comes back as a zombie, and I have to take him out in order to respawn him, kind of. There's a couple different abilities. One of them is the one that I'm using now. It just basically it deals major damage and basically insta-gives the zombies if you hit them in certain kind of critical points and everything like that. And that works for both your sniper and your secondary. You get kind of like a super melee ability that'll get the zombies off of you. And then the last one, oh yeah, this is where we get nobody.
Like, we have no clue. Went down.
Yeah.
Like you're like, wow, John, really, you went down, but like, yeah, and look at that. That is like, I think that's like your sort of ult that you get.
Yeah, that's basically the double damage ability, but for your sniper. It shoots through zombies without like any bullets drop off or any like a loss of bullet penetration at all. And oh yeah, I think you're about to actually come back as a zombie right now. Yeah, so you see the little X up there? And he's actually gonna just stand right back up and take back over a few of these zombies and try to take us out.
I couldn't control this. I was spectating myself, but suddenly I was a zombie and I couldn't control what was going on, but it was wild.
Yeah, I think this is you actually coming down the stairs right there. Yeah, I think I just was shot through you right there. Oh yeah. That you're standing back up. That's basically John was able to spectate that, and here I am taking him out right there, and that starts the countdown timer for him to actually respawn. And yeah, I think we're just cleaning up the last of the zombies here. But the other really cool thing that you could do that there's the respawn.
There I go. I'm re-animating.
He's re-upped after that one. The other really cool thing that you can actually do in this game is you have kind of like zombie execution. So a lot of the times when you take out the zombies, they'll come back to life if you don't kind of like finish them off or finish them off with a headshot or basically blow their entire body to bits. So they have really cool zombie executions. I actually didn't know you could do this until a little bit later in the playthrough, so you'll see me actually do this. The melee ability though is really good for getting the zombies off of you. I think you can customize that. You can customize your execution and everything like that. It's really cool.
Yeah, the melee thing, like, I think Noah's, like, kind of underestimating how cool that is. Like, you saw him do it a little bit earlier. I think he will probably go ahead and do it again, but it's like a massive electrical arc punch that just looks so out of the ordinary on what you could normally do. You go Super Saiyan, Super Soldier, and just start punching everything. And what also is really intriguing, because this didn't happen on our playthrough, but in the last area, I believe that it might not be in this specific spot, but we go into another part of the train station, but there's a trap that you can shoot to activate, and there's like parts of the map you can shoot down, and it just destroys the hordes of zombies, and you can sort of use the environment in different ways to take out the hordes. So that adds to the replayability, I reckon, when it comes to this. But at the end of the day, lads, it's like an arcadey zombies game. It's co-op, like me and Noah here, but you can play up to 4 players if you wanted to, and it's just pretty bombastic action. But like, I feel like there's not been a lot of zombie games that are around recently where yeah, there you go.
There's the super punch.
And it just like disappeared into the abyss. But yeah, there's not a lot of zombie games around these days that are like the sort of couch co-op arcadey action.
It's a lot of the zombie games that are out. You see that explosive that is sitting right next to me, so I have to kind of be careful not to shoot that. Yeah. But a lot of the stuff is like very. Oh yeah, and then they have the bullet time events that obviously the sniper elite games are just known for. But you get that with zombies. You'll see me hit a few of these in this playthrough. But yeah, the environment is there's some of the zombies reanimating and everything like that. You gotta like stop them and finish them off. Yeah, you know, just classic zombie stuff. You gotta finish them off.
Like the zombies, yeah, they're already dead, but to hell with it. I'm just gonna stamp his head a few times.
What is dead may never die. There
exactly.
Oh yeah, so these seals on the doors, you'll see kind of like signify that you have to clear out the zombies in the area, and they really like come at you in these areas. So you have to make sure you take out all the zombies before you can go through. And you'll see a little teaser at the end of this, but they have different kind of like boss zombies that you can get. And yeah, so there we removed the seal. We're allowed to go a little bit farther in, and at the end of the level, you're gonna see a little teaser of the boss zombie, which is really sick. So I just medkitted myself. You gotta kind of manage your health, your ammo, and everything like that. It really lets you do a bunch of stuff, and there's a whole bunch of really cool kind of like in-game cinematics right there that you just saw, like where zombies will do everything they can to get to you, and they open up. Oh yeah, there's the electrical attachment.
Oh, there it is, there it is.
That's the big Tesla gun. It's pretty insane. It's really good. A lot of the stuff is like incredible. There's the takedown. There's my kind of zombie execution.
Ooh.
Make sure they don't come back on that. Get you some extra points. They have collectibles, everything like that. So if you're an Easter egg hunter, you can do stuff like that. Really cool.
You got those lying around. I didn't even know the executions were a thing, because yeah, about halfway through playing, the developers told us that, you know, you can stomp on the zombies' heads if you want to execute them, but like that was gnarly. But yeah, we work our way through the train station, and you know, we thought that we were all clear at this point, because there's just a lot of action happening at this train station. We're thinking, is there anything else that's going to happen? But we go into the actual like main abandoned station rather than just on the platforms.
Right.
And then we have like these brand new zombies, which like literally they blow up in your face. So it's up to you to take them out as quickly as you possibly can. And you get the cool cinematics while that's happening. And like we only got to see like a slice
there's the
of this
trap
level.
right there. There's
there you
activating
go.
a trap. It's kind of like you shoot it and it generates electricity and helps kind of just keep all the zombies back, obviously. Doing what traps does. Here's my favorite bullet time event. It like rips his jaw off and goes straight into his spleen. It's incredible. I love this game.
There you go. That's all the description you need.
If you needed a reason to check out the game, that's it right there. Taking out zombie spleens.
But if you're like unfamiliar with the Sniper Elite series or the Zombie Army Trilogy series, because they've released 3 Zombie Army games that are like this, but they like I was pretty confident once that trilogy ended, because like I don't want to spoil too much, but you've probably seen some clips or some pictures on YouTube of like just the crazy stuff that could have happened at the end of World War II instead of what happened. But essentially, even though the main leader is not present anymore,
no longer with us.
Yeah, he thought of a different plan before he wasn't with us anymore, called Plan Z. And this is basically it. Just the entire of Europe is infested with his Plan Z. Hordes and hordes of zombies, and we've got to blast our way through different parts of Europe. And like, this is Milan right now, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have some locations in Germany and Spain and all that sort of thing. So I'm excited to see more of this game, you know.
Yeah, the gameplay itself is really fun. There's the electric grenade that I'm picking up for the first time. The gameplay itself is really, really fun, which is obviously the most important part of any shooter. But it's weird because they actually, and then obviously bullet time is just the best. And both, by the way, both people get to see that. It's like a whole cinematic event that that both people get to see, and you can like literally blow arms and legs off of the zombies and have a little quick-time event for that. So it's really cool. But yeah, I think these games are so much fun because the gameplay is really good, but they also like have a story. And again, no spoilers for the last one, but it kind of fits in with the story and everything like that. This game does, and you can electric punch, so that's incredible.
Absolutely. I think another thing I like as well is like, even though this has a very obvious setting and a story, it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like, this would obviously never happen. But it's so funny just to explore like the what ifs. And here we go. This is what I spoke about a little bit earlier. These guys, man, they come up to you, and yeah, if you don't take them out quick enough, then obviously
you end up like this guy right here.
Exactly. You don't want to become that guy.
Yeah,
and,
no one wants to be that guy.
What I've seen in other playthroughs is you can manipulate these guys and use the environment. As you're seeing there, I'm pretty sure you might have like shot a barrel or something, or there's just other stuff going on in the level which you can use to get rid of this skirmish of these disgusting explosive zombies.
Yeah, they're really scary because they are the fastest zombies, and they do a ton of damage if they make their way to you. And also, make sure you don't set down mines in front of yourself. That's another pro tip that I learned through this playthrough. But yeah, as you can see, they run faster. They blow up if they get to you, and they're not afraid to take out a huge radius, which can be a good thing if you can take them out early enough. But obviously, if they get to you, then that's something you don't want to see.
Exactly.
But yeah, you get to pick your entire loadouts in this game. You can pick the Thompson, the STG. You can do different attachments, whether it be electric attachments, fire attachments, setting the zombies on fire and basically making them weaker. There's a ton of different attachments that you can actually do. There's me throwing out the shock grenade for the first time. So you'll see that actually explodes, and then like it creates like a Tesla effect as well. It's probably the best grenade in the game. I thought it was just ridiculously good.
Easily. And I think as well, like, this is just, it's such a throwback to what we all got introduced into the zombies world, and I feel that's why we like just enjoyed it so much. And like Noah said, like, you got all those classic weapons. You instantly hear like, oh, the Thompson, the STG, like all these sniper rifles. It's it's familiar territory that we all know, but it's a new flavor, and it's just really fun. But I think this is the bit where we were like, oh my god, what is happening here? Because it says get to the safe room, and you feel in a zombie game like you get to the safe room and like, you know, that's going to be the end of the level. Like, we've done it. And we sort of done it, but
kind of, sort of. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So here's another cutscene that you get right at the end of the level, and it kind of sets you up for whenever you're able to actually play this game when it comes out and everything like that. You see a giant flamethrower zombie, you see some other zombies in the background, and that ends your playthrough of the demo that we were able to play. But it comes out early 2020. If you're interested in the game, you can check out the link in the description. John and I had just an absolute blast playing it, and I really hope you guys can check out the game because it is super, super fun. John, any last words?
The game looks awesome. I can't wait to try it out. And like Noah said, there's a link in the description. Go ahead and click that if you want to find out some more details.
Easy clap. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.
Peace.